And we're live. Welcome, everybody. How are you doing tonight? We're here. We're here to prove that snakes are not real. They're made up. They've been lying to us all along. We're here to make that finally show the truth. Hey, Hammy, how you doing? And here's Bean, who is proven not to be a snake, despite his appearances, despite his length. Good to see you again, Hammy. Hope you've been doing okay. But yeah, welcome everybody. Sora, Agent Siphon, Roxy.
Oh, we missed you too.
Hey, Limmer, Knife, Mitzi. How you guys doing? Hi, Victor. Hi, Wizard. Snakes are just lizards who suffer tragic accidents? No, you got it all wrong. What we are here to prove tonight is that snakes are nothing more than a camera trick. They are just really fast lizards. So when you take a photo, and you know it's night, so the light is low, they appear to be really long, but they're actually just moving really fast. And you know, since their legs move so fast, they don't appear on the camera. That is what we're here to prove tonight. We're here to show the true shape of snakes. Are you with me? Snakes are lizards, scientifically. Yeah, and also really, like they're just normal lizards.
Primary school conspiracy theory.
If you see one sitting still in person, it's running in place. Exactly. It's just running so fast that your eyes deceive you. They trick you. Bean, you're so comfy here. He just wants cuddles. Broke. Birds aren't real. Woke. Snakes aren't real. Nobody's been talking about this. I am here to say the truth that everyone's been hiding from us the whole time. Can you believe this? Can you believe it? All the world governments hiding the truth about snakes. All the zoos are in on it, of course. All the ones you see on zoos are just models. They're not real. They're just animatronics. Hey, Karu. Kitty indeed. He's purring right now. Very softly. He's a sweet lad. I can't do much with him like this. So, how about you go on my shoulders, Bean? Or do you want to go down? I'll let you choose. Put you here. Come down. There you go. Oh, now he wants to go. Okay, bye, Bean. So, okay, I will tell you the inspiration for this very silly idea. So, first, I made this. I hope you like it. Where's the browser? Here. Have you guys ever seen the cryptids called rods? They're silly guys. So rods are this weird kind of quote-unquote cryptid that appears in a lot of photos, and some people started to believe was a real animal, but it is just it's just bugs going really fast. So it's usually taken in flash pictures at night so you know, it's like the perfect condition for just a little moth to pass next to the camera. And just due to the shutter speed, it appears like this. It feels like, you know, it's going like it's a long rod-like being with a bunch of little wings. If you've seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, they do have an episode or an enemy that's based on that. For some reason, I don't know. I didn't really get it. What the connection to, like, how they turned this into a character design. But My buddy Frank used to have a pet rod. Wait, this is what people think they look like. I guess this is another take on them, a bit more monstrous. This one's fun. This one's fun. I like to think of them as little bugs that just have instead of having wings, they just have this undulating thing. They're also called skyfish. Which, I don't know, they don't look too fish-like to me. So I don't really get the skyfish name. Rods is like a much more descriptive name. Dungeon Meshi has one. That's true, Dungeon Meshi has a rod as well. I forgot about that. They sort of look like the deep sea animal Paraphilia jellyfish. Let's Google that. Do they? I don't really see the resemblance, but this is a really cool jellyfish. They look very alien. Yes, that is a fuck Marcial had. Exactly. Not those? Okay. So, I was thinking about rods some time ago, and I thought it would be just really funny to apply the same logic from rods to snakes, or to another animal. So I thought, like, which other animal could give the same, like, where could we apply this logic to different animals? And obviously, I thought about snakes. They're the other long thing that we have on Earth. There's worms too, I guess, but snakes make more sense for this idea, I think. Yeah, rods are kind of flying snakes, a little bit. You're thinking Tomopterid polychaete worm? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah, those kind of look like rods. That's true. I guess they're the skyfish of the sea, or we can call them sea skyfish. We'll work on that. For today, what I wanted to do is maybe this needs two images to kind of show the concept well. What I had in mind is an image at night, kind of in the same conditions that rod pictures are taken. An image at night where we have a snake scurrying around some bushes, but it looks really blurry. So, it doesn't have to be bushes, just like a snake slithering around, but it looks like it's going at like super high speeds to kind of quote unquote prove that it's just a camera trick, right? It's going zooming, right? And then having a second image of the actual animal itself when still. And it is just like, imagine the face of a snake, but like kind of shortened. It's like this shape, like a little potato with a tiny tail, and it has the mouth of a snake with a little tongue like that. That looks more like a dog face. Hold on. Snakes kind of have a little kitty mouth. And it has 4 tiny legs. So that's the idea. This is an amazing sketch. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. A picture of just the... Whoa, how do you make that emote so big? Gigantified emotes. Oh, that's cool. I think they just added that, didn't they? How many legs do snakes have? Just 4. There are power-ups for bits. That does look cool. You can expand the Mothman.
30 bits and you can just expand the Mothman.
Kumquabo, Jojua XD, Urania loves you. Thank you guys so much for the follows. Welcome. Welcome. You're here to hear the truth, aren't you? What about hoop snakes? I love hoop snakes. I might do something like that someday. Glad you have found your Twitch and get to see the process. Well, thank you so much. Glad you found me. First stream I catch an actual Monse Tartarus. I'm trying to start a little bit earlier. So, okay, this is like just a quick programming notes. My current schedule, I've changed it now permanently to Monday to Thursday, right? Monday night to Thursday night. And I'm also starting to do a weekly schedule. So you guys can have like specific dates for and hours for every stream and kind of the approximate topic we're going to be working on. So if you want to see the schedule, you can go to the Discord, which is going to be linked right there in the chat. That's where I post all the stream announcements. You scroll down, go to the channel called Val's Operating Room. That's where all the stream stuff goes. And you can check the pinned messages there. It'll give you an approximate schedule of what we're going to be streaming every day this week. And yeah, when there's a week, like actually next week, I'm going to be out for 2 days to visit my brother. So yeah, there's a couple days where I'm not going to be streaming. So I'm gonna switch around the schedule for next week, for example. So that way you'll know in advance. It'll be a little less chaotic, I bet. Faz Rock, thank you so much for the follow. I must know, does the snake? We're about to see. When I get paid on Thursday, I'll probably bring in a small gift reckoning to here. Oh my god. I'm scared. So hoop snakes, yeah, hoop snakes it's just another camera trick, right? You just happen to see the actual snake kind of jump around in circles. That's how it goes. Staying until 4 a.m. to finish this game for university. You're doing a game for university? Are you studying game design or something? Well, good luck. You got this. I cry myself to sleep. I hope not. Shill, how do you say that? Shill Horsap. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope I pronounced that right. Okay, so first things first. We got our blank document here and a PSD called Snakes Ain't Real. And we're going to go to this. If you guys are new here, this is just a Photoshop plugin that I have that searches a bunch of different sites for images. So it's just kind of a time saver. It also caused my stream to be banned once because while I was scrolling through images, there was an image that Twitch didn't like, despite it being perfectly innocent. Whoops. I hope it doesn't happen again. I don't think it will. We're just looking for snakes. Snake. Singular. Okay. I bet there's going to be a million pictures of snakes in these different sites. I'm also going to activate, I think, Pixabay, even though it's like the more dangerous of the 3 sites in terms of NSFW, but we're just looking for snakes. So, you know, this is a type of image I'm looking for, but maybe not such a slithery snake. Maybe something that's a little bit more straight so we can make it feel like it's zooming. Do you live in Spain, Val? If so, you stream quite late. Yes, I do stream quite late. I have a sleep disorder, so my sleeping schedule is basically the same one as like someone in America. So I get to stream very late. I do live in the Canary Islands, though, which is 1 hour less than Spain. Okay, let's look for our zoom in snake. This first edit is going to be pretty simple. We just want to make the snake look like it's going really fast. So it's not a super complicated thing. Here's a cobra. It's pretty cool. Oh, there was an S there. See, I was too dangerous. I shouldn't have put Pixabay in here. No S's. No S's in this search, please. Alright, is there a goldfish in the snake search results? We may never know. I don't know, these sites sometimes bring up the strangest things in searches. For example, sometimes they use AI to try to categorize images that haven't been given a description. Which, you know, in a lot of cases is useful, but it gives you like strange, like false positives. Like, you know, there's a swan here, and the AI probably saw it as a snake. I love all these artistic depictions of what a snake might hypothetically look like. Exactly. You're thinking like a true enlightened being right now. You're opening your eyes to the truth. How many legs are we giving these snakes? 4 very small legs, I think. Kind of lizard-like, maybe like at the sides like that. Also, welcome Witless Fool, and Mulin Shipsit. I don't know if that's pronounced Mulin. Thank you so much for the follow. Hello, Novaltva. Anyone here gonna do the cursed files? I hope so. For the Bean, are you licking my screen? what was bro cooking? What's he doing? Okay, hold on. Let me show you. He's right here next to the screen, and I think he was licking it. What are you up to, dude? Hold on. Let me put this as a sort of like surveillance camera, and we'll see if we catch him. It doesn't stand like this. What is he doing? Okay, hopefully it doesn't fall. What is bro up to? He's standing really close. He's just scratching himself on the screen. Maybe it's a little warm or something, so he likes it. What are you doing, Bean? I think he licked it at some point. Let me see if there's like... Cat's not. Huh. I don't think I see it, but maybe he wipes it away as well. Oh. He is making cookies. Anyone want some cookies? This boy can bake. Also, yeah, let me just kind of clean my screen in case there's any cat saliva on it. I think it's fine though. It's a very pretty cat. Oh, he knows. Oh, this one kind of coming towards us. It's not bad, too blurry. Also, it's not a real snake. But I guess snakes aren't real anyway, so... Too many photos of people posing with snakes. I want a picture that looks like it was taken out in someone's random hike. Maybe. Maybe. He's kind of standing on some weird muck. But I like it. Hey Maxwell. I've been baked in a river and chucked into Chicago. That sounds scary. He's making biscuits, yeah. Water snakes could be, yeah. They do have more of a linear swim. They're really fast. They scare me a lot. Like the idea of a water snake just coming towards you swimming is it's wild to me. Okay, now it's just people posing with snakes. Come on. Come on. Give me the snakes. Just want the snakes in nature, please. Honestly, you know where we should look? We should look in iNaturalist. Because these are just stock sites, and you know, they're prettier pictures, they're more posed pictures, they feature a lot more people. It makes sense. They are stock sites after all. But iNaturalist is like very amateur photos of animals for the most part. Just stuff people took with their phones. So you have a better chance of finding kind of the vibe we're looking for. So let's hop into the browser and let's go to iNaturalist. I'm also paranoid, but I could swear I once saw a real snake. Nah, you were probably just tired. And it was running really fast, so you thought it was actually long. Okay. Let's just search for snake in general. Snakes and lizards? Snakes. Just every single snake. 1 million observations. I'm sure it'll be fine. Wait, can I? It just gave me the observations. Okay, hold on. How do you do this? Let me just go for the... Yeah, there we go. That's a page for snakes. And that's where you search for pictures. So I'm going to go with public domain things. Quality grade any, because we're just kind of looking for slightly blurry pictures. This is wild. Holy shit. Okay, that's starting to be more like it. Like, this is the type of pictures we're interested in. The Titanoboa also isn't real. The fossil sorter is really fast. Exactly. What did you kill with a garden tool when you were a child? Probably just a large worm. Although worms also might not be real. That is up for debate. Scientists aren't sure yet. Oh, this one's cool. Okay. Let me go to the observation here. I'm just going to open a bunch of tabs with the ones I like, and then we'll choose. This specific edit's more about finding a cool image than... Oh no! Oh no, poor little frog! No! This edit is more about finding the right image to go with, and then just the edit itself is just making it look real fast. The harder of the two edits will be making the tiny looking snake. Oh my god! What even are you? So cute. Oh, I wish snakes were real. Bro folded that coyote in half. Absolutely. Boa constrictors don't actually constrict. They just make their prey so dizzy that they pass out. They just run around them really, really fast until they die. This could be the tiny snake. I mean the real snake, you know? When it's not moving. I do like this guy. It's really cute. It's called Egg Eater. Okay, I got a couple images of that one. Let's keep looking. Eastern rat snake. One's pretty straight. We could make this one like look like it's going really fast. It doesn't have the kind of lighting I'm kind of hoping for, which is a kind of flash lighting taken at night or in a dark environment. I think that would be cool. This one's pretty good. I'll give them that. Okay, let me also open this one. This is the vibe I'm looking for. Like, pretty much exactly. It's already blurry. We could straight up use this one without editing. It could be funny. No, but it should look faster than this. But you see my vision, right? This sort of like flash photo taken in a rush. I have a professor that studies snake metabolism. Guess he deepfaked it. Oh, he's in on it. He is in on the lies. The lies that Big Snake tells us. To Stella and Koro Sensu, thank you guys for the follows. Welcome to all the new folks. I love the internet for creating these beautiful fictional creatures. Oh, these pictures are so damn good. This is a cryptid photo. Like this is exactly what cryptid photos look like. Snakes aren't real and legless lizards are. Oh yeah, legless lizards are real things. That's true, that's true. It's only snakes. The lights were pretty convincing. I've even been in the specimen room. Oh, do they show you all the animatronics? All the animatronics that they use in zoos to make people think snakes are real. A snake needs googly eyes. This is just like that picture of a horse looking at the water and going, man. Hold on, should I do a really quick edit of this? Is it funny enough for a really quick edit where I just turn it around so it's looking at the... I'll do it. It'll take me a second. I'll post it to the Discord, okay? Let me open the image. The biggest size. I'm gonna copy it and paste it in Photoshop. And then I just take... Oh, lasso. There we go. We just make that look decent. Hide the original snake. With content. Oh. Alright, I think delete and fill selection. There we go, that's even faster. And then we just have the word man in impact. It must be impact, right? Yep. There we go, that's impact. With a dark stroke. There we go. And now that is going into the Discord in a sec. So if you want to have this image, you go to the Discord. Once again, that is this link in the chats, and you find the Val's operating room channel. And it'll be there. Anyway, let's get back to it. Where were we? Oh yes, looking for images. It's another one too. This one's facing away from us. Oh, that one's being crushed. Poor thing. It's one of the fake ones. Or, no, they just keep moving real fast even after they die. They got so much energy. Is this... This is some fake dead skin. Don't worry about it. Look at this thing's eye. Did that once I got some with Wi-Fi. Okay, Mechtel, see you later. I joined into man, perfect timing. Hell yeah. Oh, this one's good. It's kind of half swimming, but I just opened this observation. Each observation is like that set of images. This one would be pretty good to make it look very speedy. Let's actually look for painted coral snakes. Because honestly, like I'm thinking an image of the painted coral snake just zooming, and then the small one is also the same species, but all the stripes are like really close together. So you know it kind of they stretch out into the actual pattern. Kind of look like a barcode or something. Something like that. They go so fast when they shed their skin, it gets all stretched like taffy. Exactly. Exactly. That's the explanation. Thank you, Wizard. People wonder how they can fit bigger animals into their body. The animals just get in the way as they run and they get stuck in their flexible skin. That's true. It's a real big problem. Oh, not a lot of painted coral snakes. Ah, could have been good, but don't love these images we got. I love this picture taken with a very shitty digital camera, but it says 2020, so there's like, it feels like a digital camera from 2005. Many horned adder. They look evil. I like them. Common python. Not the most interesting looking photo. It's lacking like some punchier lighting, but pretty good. Ooh, okay. This is more like it. This has more cryptid photo vibes. You see what I mean, right? You see what I'm looking for. ODST, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, snakes don't really sit in place at any point. They're constantly running back and forth to create the illusion. See, and they're really good at it because I'm the first person ever to notice this. Except for all the snake researchers in zoos who are in on the lies. And don't forget the world government. Water snake. That's pretty good. Like, we could do swimming snakes, but it doesn't fit the exact, like the image I got in my brain, but it could work. This one's pretty nice. Pretty cute environment with the flowers. What is this thing? Worm snake. Oh, are they blind? Oh, they look so silly. Look at them go. Love this one. It seems like a nocturnal thing because the pictures are taken in this like dark environments. Oh, it's just a small lad. Worm snakes are perfect beings. It's screaming, let me out. I need to keep zooming, or you will find out about my real form. Look at this one, so wiggly. Quite good. Make it darker, kind of increase contrast. Could see that one working. Oh, this is the kind of photo. This is the kind of photo I'm most interested in. Look at it! Yes! This is great. It's like, honestly, this is more or less what I'm looking for. I've already found a couple of them that just look pretty much perfect. Decay's brown snake. I suppose snakes use this moving fast strategy to seem bigger to possible predators, so they do not take the risk. Exactly. It's a smart strategy. What benefits does the government and world elites get from lying about snakes? Oh, you know. They benefit massively. It's a $1 trillion industry. I love this one. It's just on the table. It's like, this is my home now. Get out. I live here. pretty hidden away. This was another good one for the second photo. As well as this one. We got some pretty good close-ups too. Honestly, we're doing such a wide search for like every single snake that we're bound to have a bunch of pictures, a bunch of good ones in this. What are the implications of worms on a string if snakes have legs? Well, they're worms, they're not snakes, so don't worry about it. Look at this one, so fierce. Looks like your boy Callie. Wait, are you in on it as well? Watch out, Chad. There's a snake truther in in chat trying to tell us the snakes are real and they have one. Do not listen to their words. Hey Dill. So we got so many good pictures. I got so many tabs open right now to look through later. Sea snakes. So scary. Oh, rattlesnake. The rattle that snakes make is just the sound they make when going really fast. So lumpy. We shall respect those who are not yet enlightened. Whatever he is, I just wish you was a tad smarter. Well, you're about to learn in this stream. You're about to learn the truth about snakes. About snakes. Oh, this is a perfect picture. Yes. Oh, these are great. I think this might be my favorite so far, the headlights. See, I was thinking like a flash photo initially, but I really like the idea of it's just the headlights catching it. Zooming. Please look up Arabian sand boa. Let's see. What? Why do they look like that? Are they stupid? I love that. So funny. You know what, we can keep looking, but I'm pretty convinced by the headlights one. Wherever it is, I got so many images. This one's really good too. This one kind of has the cobra, whatever they like, the neck things, the flaps, which I think will just make it a little more confusing. Here we never get the full snake, which is, it's fine technically, but I prefer to have it. This one's great. There's the cryptid photo vibes. But these have to be my favorites. Scrub python. Love to bean. Oh, look at him. He's shrimping. He's just gone in full shrimp mode right now. So sweet. Oh, look at his fingers. He loves being pet, even when he's sleeping. He'll kind of react a little bit. He'll do a little noise or stretch his fingers. It's so cute. Oh, shower time, I guess. Not a very long one. I'm on a quest to make as many people aware of the animal as possible. Yeah, I think we should all be aware of the Arabian sand boa. Hey, Cthulhu. Okay, let me see. Hard choice. These are all really good. This one's good too. God damn it. Difficult choices here. Look at them up close. Hey, Babs, how you doing? Welcome. Thank you for the raid. How you guys doing? We're here. We're on a quest for knowledge today. I'm teaching everybody the truth about snakes. Snakes are not real, folks. It is just a camera trick. They are very small lizards with 4 small legs, and they just move really, really fast. So every time you take a picture of them, you just it looks like, you know, a long thing, but it's actually a very small animal. So you've been fooled your whole life, and today we're gonna prove it. How you doing, Raiders? If you see them without a camera, it just tricks your eyes. They move so fast that it feels like it's much longer than it should be, but it isn't. It's a small round thing. So what are the images we're doing? We're gonna have. I'm trying to choose one of these as an image of the snake moving really fast. We're gonna just make it whoosh, and then we're gonna do a second image of the real look of the snake when it's still. So I found these ones. I think they're my favorite. I like the idea of it being like sort of caught in the headlights. Is that all of them? No. Hold on. This one too. So these are the images from that set. I'm just gonna download all of them, put them in Photoshop, and choose. Hold on, I gotta name them all individually because this website is not great at naming files. It just names them all original. Okay, I think that's all of them. Yeah. So how about pop into Photoshop? What if snakes were actually real? That would be so scary. I'm glad they aren't. Snakes are like those anime guys who are like, hey, you've been fighting my after image this whole time. Or will the edited image showing the truth will be explained? Like, it would be a photo too, after all. It just caught them unaware. Or it's sleeping. This is what we're doing, by the way. These are the 2 images we're doing today. In a very shitty sketch. Okay, so for this first one, what we want to go for is this like cryptid looking image. So I got these 4. I think I like this and this the best. We're looking at it from the side of the car. This one has a bit more of a raised head. The lighting's a little bit stronger here. I don't really mind that. We can always edit the lighting. I feel like the snake is like easier to see here. Just against the road. So when we make it whoosh, it'll probably be easier to see as well. That second one is so silly. It's funny how snakes move extremely fast while being dead. No, if you've ever seen a dead snake, that's a decoy. That's left by the government to hide the truth. Tried to ask Callie if he was a part of a cabal of tiny lizards, but he's curled up in a perfect cinnamon roll asleep. Another day. Now that's... See, he's tricking you. He's tricking you. He's not curled up asleep. He's running in circles really fast. Okay, so I think let's go with this one. Since the images are going to be side to side, I'm also thinking like, what will this tend to look like in social media? It's going to be cut to the middle in like a more horizontal, vertical crop. So we'll still have the snake centered, which is good. All right, so here's I think how we're going to do this. First of all, I'm going to hide all these, call it other pics, and we'll delete it at the end if we end up not needing any of them. And yeah, here's how I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to select the subject here. It's going to do a bad job because it is a very kind of blurry picture. It doesn't know what is the subject, what is the shadow, you know, that sort of thing. So we're gonna have to go over it manually. Not a big deal. I think the head is a little flatter, right? I think I'm catching some background. Is this a head? Actually, not sure. I think it's this. Yeah. That makes more sense. And yeah, we're gonna remove the shadow from the selection. Not catching the end of the tail either. What do you call it? Tail? Body? I don't know. I don't know about snake anatomy, guys. Doesn't matter. It's all a lie. Pantufa feliz, thank you for the follow. The reason they're still moving when dead is because they have so much momentum they retain. Exactly. I like your thinking. See, I think you'd make for a fantastic snake theorist. There's dozens of us. We're gonna teach the world soon. Shadowhound, thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining the free thinkers. Yeah, and anyone who subscribes today is helping the cause, is helping our great cause of showing the world what snakes really are. We will not be silenced. Okay, so I'm gonna take the background. I'm gonna make a version of it without the snake. So uh, expand selection just a few pixels. I think 5 pixels. Oh yeah, we also need to get the shadow for this. I'm kind of just doing a rough selection around the areas I want to hide, because since we're going to make the snake whoosh, and that's going to be like under the, like the original photo is just going to be under the whooshing, and the whooshing will make some parts like semi-transparent. I wanna hide a snake from this image. So we're just gonna go to content aware fill, and we're gonna just choose the areas of the image where we want the texture to come from. So we just gotta choose a decent area around it. And hope that it does an okay job. I can just like, you know, get more samples and see it recalculates the path. It's kind of doing some wonky stuff around here, but I think it'll be fine. We can just edit that manually, yeah. It's a decent start. We will not be silenced. Turning phasers to snake speed. Snakes are the larva face of our overlords. That's true. The snakes become the No, we don't associate with the reptilians. That's not who we are. With I mean reptilian conspiracy theorists. That's hogwash. We know the actual truth about reptiles. Jolliard, hello. All these stuff might inspired one of my more popular posts on Twitter a couple of years ago. Oh, what was it? May I see it? I'm curious. Yeah, it's always very flattering. Like, I think it's one of the most flattering things you can tell an artist is that you've been inspired by their work and done, like, your own stuff. I think that's always really cool. There we go. We have the boy, the lad. So here's what I'm thinking. There's this filter, blur gallery, called path blur. There we go. It's kind of like movement blur, but it lets you change the direction of the movement. So you can actually like add more points, make it wiggly, and the whooshes would follow that direction. So I think that's what we're gonna do. First though, I wanna keep most of it where it is. Here, here, here. But I think I'm gonna make the head look forward a little bit more. Like so. Just gives a bit more of a whooshing sensation. I keep saying whooshing. It's gonna start sounding weird to me. I love puppet warping. It's so fun. Okay, we'll have to remake the shadow as well too. It's well, the reason I removed the shadow is because I was intending to do something like this and move the face around. You can put snakes on hamster wheels and it'll provide enough energy to power a house. Eventually, you gotta do the reverse of this, where lizards aren't real and it's just squished or deformed snakes. You're onto something. I think you're onto something. Keep working on that theory. Your first popular tweet was for cursed files. Nice. Can you explain what you were doing with the ground? You mean hiding it like this? I'm gonna do a copy of the Puppet Warp version, which I'm gonna save all the edits so it's like a single layer. And now I'm gonna do the path blur. And that's where we choose how much it whooshes. And the fun thing is we can also change, I think here, edit blur shapes. There we go. We can make it go faster in some areas, slower in others. So I think it's gonna be decelerating so that the face is a little more clear, and the back of the body is just zooming. And the way I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna sort of follow the shape of the body, more or less. I guess we're kind of cutting through it. So if it goes above like this, I go through the middle. And now we can choose exactly what kind of blur we do. So there's also rear sync flash, which kind of mixes it with the original image, but I don't think that works as well. I think it should just be the normal blur. Oh, wait, I can make the red arrow. Whoa, okay. I didn't know about this. That's funky. That's strange. Huh. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay, this area doesn't look great. This bit looks too straight. So maybe I simplify the shape a little bit so it doesn't do all that weird stuff. Maybe I should keep it like above instead of crossing over. That looks better. Let's see now. Let me do a second blur. It's gonna sound weird, but another path blur, separate from the other one, but it's gonna be rear sync flash, which is a different kind of blur, which creates a sort of whoosh kind of behind, as you can see here, like kind of creates a sort of after image. It happens sometimes with like flash photos. That's what it's trying to imitate, I think. I haven't really used this too much in the past. But I wanted to try it out. It sounds fun. It's really, the back of it is really whooshing. Okay. Set at the endpoints. How about this? And keep in mind, we're still missing the shadow, but that's before, that's after. And also it looks too smooth because it needs to all be sharpened. The base picture is like, has a pretty strong sharpen effect added to it, probably because the smartphone picture and smartphones tend to do this. Like, after you take a photo, it just does a bunch of post-processing directly in the device. And one of those steps is sharpening for the most part. Especially in these like night photos. So let's see. Let's check with just one of the blurs. That's only with the whooshing one. And it just needs to re-render it every time I try. These are pretty like heavy filters, so they take some time to load. And it is with the normal blur, but without the whooshing. I actually like it with both. After we add the shadow, I think it's gonna look better. Let's see. So I'm gonna make once again, a copy of this, which I'm just gonna turn into a regular layer, so it doesn't have to recalculate any of these filters. I'm gonna turn it into a shadow by simply just turning the brightness all the way down, putting it right behind, and just move it up and stretch it until it works. And also we check the original, because the original, okay, it has a really strong shadow here, and in this shadow that's further away, it just gets much softer. Also the shadow here. Oh shit. Here. There we go. Needs to be softer. I think I'm just going to take a black brush. Why is it not doing the default colors? Hello, Photoshop. Don't freak out on me. I'm gonna save. You never know. Okay. Is the snake whooshy enough? What do you guys think? EP Bean, yes. Hello. Should we make it whoosh more? We can still do it. We can add more blur. Maybe? Okay, let's see. Let's try out an even stronger version. Too much. Too much, I think. It's kind of going over. Yeah, it's turning it ghostly, I think. Okay, let's go back. Let's go for somewhere in between, I believe. That didn't do too much. Hold on. Let's just add a bit more speed. Yeah, I think we might have to just add the same filter to the shadow as well. The shadow's here, so what if I copy this blur gallery filter? Just put it on here. Let's see if it works. Oh, it lost this filter. There we go. Too blurry. Okay. I think we got it. Let's see. Where do I add my signature here? I guess we got some new folks. Let me just quickly explain how my signature works. If you've never seen it before, I always hide this symbol somewhere in my edits. It is my signature. It is a V, an H for my surname, Valdevia, or it also alternatively is a V and an A, and an L, Val. But I always try to hide it in a sneaky way. So that's what I'm trying to look for right now. So I try to look for like natural lines that already exist within the photo. So, you know, we got this. Could have some like branches or something going over here. It's kind of in the corner, kind of dark. Maybe not the clearest one. We got some little branches here in the background. So we got this one going like this. We could just add a few more going like this. That was pretty small, but I think that one would be pretty clear. Could be like the little rocks in here, but I feel like it's a very noisy area where we get pretty lost. This bit here feels a little clearer. So what I'm gonna do is get this little stick. And what did it? Oh, I'm silly. I wasn't putting it in its own layer. I was just putting it in the base layer. Glad I noticed now. So I'm just gonna keep them pretty much intact because they have their own shadow as well. So I feel like they work. Like, you know, I could put them on screen or something, but then it would kind of feel fake. So I've put them like this. They don't have shadows anymore, right? So I'm just gonna put them on top of each other in a regular way, and then I'm gonna hide or reveal all these bits. And you know, this one could be like behind. That could make sense too. There we go. Pretty sneaky signature, but it works. Now we put it all together. This step is really important for this photo because we are looking for, let me zoom in here. We are looking to apply that sharpening to our full image with the blur snake. So what I'm doing is blurring the base photo until the sharpening here starts to soften. It's pretty blurry. Might be too much, but we'll check. So now we apply the same amount of sharpening to the full image, now with snake. And what we're trying to get is basically to repeat the same amount of sharpening that was there before for our base photo. But now it also includes our little snake. Now we pump up the contrast to, you know, the image has, because of the headlights, already has kind of a natural vignette. So the more we add, the clearer that is. The highlights here make the headlights stronger, as do the whites. I might want to do the face and kind of this part of the snake, kind of give it a shadow underneath it, a soft shadow, so that it contrasts against the background better. I don't know. I might try this in a sec. So we also blurred out all the slight grain that these photos tend to have. We blurred it out at the beginning, so we gotta re-add it. Could do some color management, but honestly that would just make it look more edited. So I might just keep it pretty natural like this. Let's see. Vignette already has, this picture already has a vignette. I don't think there's much sense in adding more. So this would be before and after. Not a huge change, just a little bit of sharpening and stuff. There's also like a second layer sharpen you can add here, but I don't know if that would do much. Nah, doesn't do that much. Okay, so we got a sort of finished image, but I'm gonna go back below it to this whooshy snake. Gonna make this shadow a little lighter on the top, a little darker on the bottom. And I'm gonna add some soft lights to the whooshy snake. they're so fast that you get an image of their true form. Tranquilizers. I don't know. I'm not going to explain it in the picture itself. Okay, let's see. Does this... Yeah, that does increase the contrast a bit. That's what we're looking for. Not like fully clear lines, but something that's a bit easier to read once everything's put together. Might also do a second thing, a copy of the actual snake with all the puppet warp and everything added. And we're just gonna blur it a bunch. A silly amount. And I'm gonna softly apply that texture to the parts that look a bit too transparent. Again, hopefully it adds a little bit of contrast. Also going to make the shadow here in the back. Oh, you can't see that, sorry. The back kind of turns into a blur and sort of disappears. So I'm also going to make the shadow a little bit lighter there. And let's see, compared to before, looking at it on the smaller stream preview, yeah, I think it does add a little bit of contrast, just enough so that you can tell the shape of the snake apart a little better. Yeah, I think that's good. Good. Now we move on to the second image, which is as shown in the original beautiful sketch that I did. It is the actual snake, which looks like this. Might crop this to be square as well. Let's see. Oh, there's actually more image. Oh yeah, I guess I zoomed in a bit too much. Yeah, I think I'm going to crop them both to a square. Because they're going to go next to each other, and having two long images next to each other doesn't tend to look very good. And really a question regarding Spore streams. I'm going to start out immediately continuing the playthrough, and I'm going to start doing these little guys first and then continuing. I don't know. What do I feel like? Okay, so I'm just going to continue working on this Photoshop document because it's pretty small so far. So I'm going to group this up. This is going to be picture 1. And we're going to start picture 2. Let's see. We had a couple of good ones here in the browser. I have so many tabs. Oh, I landed on the perfect one. This one of the good ones. Okay, so looking for images. Oh yeah, let me also save this. Save it to my little collection. There we go. It's this one. I like to save the links of the sources for the pictures I get, so I can refer back to them if somebody ever asks me or if I ever need it. Okay, this one's really nice. Has a really nice face. It's not maybe like the most stereotypically snake-like face, but it's a little bit shorter, which kind of fits with the vibe we're going for. One's kind of cute too. This one's more like this. I think this would be like the stereotypical snake. Headcanon, the photo of their true form was taken with an extremely powerful high-speed camera. I like that, yes. Okay. These spiky vipers are pretty cool too. Black belly snake. That's another good picture of a face. Ooh, okay, this one's really good. I can kind of imagine the four little feet under this. Like it. Okay, let's go back to Photoshop. Okay, so let's cut off the back of the back of the body, the fake part of the snake. I think we can keep this and maybe a little bit of body, maybe like up to here, right? Then we make the face a lot shorter, so it feels like a little round thing, and we add 4 tiny little legs. I feel like that's what we gotta do. Okay, so I like this background. We might just keep it, and I'm just gonna do a select subject here, like so. We'll redo a shadow later once we have everything put together. Danger noodle? Oh no, no, Jesus, you're getting it wrong. You're getting it all wrong. They're not noodles at all. Snakes are actually tiny little creatures that just move really, really fast. So they, whenever you take a photo of them and you look at them, they trick you into thinking they're long things. But don't worry, we're here in the stream to become enlightened, to learn the truth about snakes. Snakes. What percentage of the speed of light are they traveling at? That's impossible to say. I don't know. I'm not. I should study them sometime. Googly eyes. And a word in Spanish. Well, we're talking about snakes. A snake in Spanish is serpiente. Okay, I'm gonna remove a little bit of the... Oh shit, wrong layer. There. Little bit of the edge here at the bottom, because it has a little bit of the shadow, and we are gonna add a shadow, but it just bothers me right now. thought Bean was waking up, but no, he's just changing poses. Where have you gone? Here. You going for another custom roll, Siphon? You'll have all the rolls one day. Okay. Let's hide the googly eye for a sec, because we need to edit the whole shape of this. So I'm going to turn this into its own layer, so I can move it around. Whoa, what is this? Oh. I don't know if it showed up on stream. There were a bunch of like little lines going through it. Just a visual bug. Okay, so gonna make this shorter. I guess I can't do that too much because it's gonna wreck the eye. Okay. New idea. We keep one layer just for the eye and the things that we can't edit too much because they'll look weird. And for the rest, we squish. Oh, we'll see you later, Jesus. Thanks for popping in. Don't worry. It's gonna start looking like a Muppet. And I think that's a good thing. That's a good thing, right? I just want it to be like a small round being. Twitch is being acting weird, where the streams have been buffering for you only, even at the lowest settings. Not sure what's up with that. And everything to resolve it. Damn. Is your internet connection like otherwise normal? Like our other sites loading fast? That's strange, yeah. If anybody in chat knows what that problem might be, let us know. Let Jesus know. All good, just Twitch. That's strange. It's becoming more frog-like. Yeah, I've been noticing that. You could just... Maybe snakes are actually just frogs, really fast frogs. Just put like a little frog leg here in the back. That just goes wonk, wonk. I don't know how frog legs work. That's not a frog leg. You get what I mean, though. Sounds good, Jesus. See you later. Okay, how about this strange being? Or strange bean. Because it's sort of bean shaped. Not like this bean here. Just like a regular bean. Frogs also aren't real. You're going too far. This is too far. Danger knob. Yes. Toads also aren't real. They're just bumpy snakes. That is true. Okay. What do their legs look like? That's a question. I'm thinking like they're just very small and they kind of come from the side like this. They're like, you know, like iguana legs or gecko legs where they're just kind of like this on the sides, you know? They pop out like this instead of having like shoulders, like what we think of shoulders. I'm thinking something like this. It's just like very, very small. How do they run so fast? It is a mystery. Scientists... Well, some scientists know, but they've been hiding the truth, you know? They can't tell the world about snakes or there would be a mass panic. Everyone would flee. Okay, let's look for... I'm thinking... Now, geckos have like two... like specific fingers, right? Geckos have really recognizable limbs. Yeah, these little pads at the end. Like so. Maybe iguana. I'm kind of liking gecko more than iguana, actually. Iguana ones have like very long fingers. What if I look for just lizard? Give me all the lizards. It's mostly iguana still. See, iguana feet and chameleon feet, they feel like climbing feet, like little claws that are with long fingers to climb. Well, while geckos look a little bit more like a running feet. So yeah, I think it gotta be gecko. Going back to the original. Chameleon have these two like grabby fingers, like so. You can see them well here. They're like mittens more than hands. So yeah, they feel too climby for like a runny thing. Let's see. This front leg looks pretty good. Angle-wise. Oh, he's Scream. Okay, let's first add this one. Oh, also the googly eye can come back. Okay, let's start with select subjects. That's pretty good for our needs. sort of blurry, but hopefully it'll work. Yeah. There we go. This is good. Obviously the color isn't there, but we got a front leg. Let's find the back one. You know what? Actually, hold on. I'm gonna take a really quick bathroom break and leave you with this fella. I'll leave you with this beautiful fella while I go take a really quick bathroom break, okay? We'll be back in like 3 minutes or so, and we'll finish this. So don't go anywhere. Or actually go get some water. You should get hydrated. See you. And we're back. Hello, everybody. Hope you didn't miss me. Okay, so we're here. We're making this the actual look of the snake that everyone's been hiding from us. And yeah, we're looking for the back legs for this thing. So let's see what we find. Mostly looking at geckos. What is this thing? Huh? Why are your fingers like that, bro? Who did this to you? What is that thing? What the hell? So scary. I'm not gonna go into how the image was taken. I don't think I'll have the space for that. Oh, this one would be good if it wasn't whooshy. It's actually going really fast, just like snakes. It's like gecko have a smaller gecko on his feet. Let's see this one maybe. Ooh, it has like really membraney feet. That's strange. It's not the best angle either. Unfortunately. I mean, maybe the back legs could be a different thing. Could be iguana or something. Bit of a strange leg configuration, but it's a possibility. Let's see what else we got. Look at this thing. It's trying to hide. Okay, not a lot of pictures of the back feet of geckos or other lizards. This one has the right angle, not a great width though. This one? Mayhaps? Kind of missing a couple fingers, but so far might be the best one. I do that. Let's select what we got at the foot. Might be the best option so far. And of course, it messed up. Thank you, Photoshop. Hey, why isn't Photoshop training their actual good machine learning tool, which is this one, the selection tool? Why isn't it focusing on that, which is good for artists and doesn't use any stolen data instead of the bullshit they're doing right now? Why don't they do that? Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be grand? Hey, Sora, how you doing? Maybe we can just stitch this to a different foot. There's a great value for shareholders. Yep. I think you might be onto something. Oh no! Oh baby! No! Don't kill him! It's so sad. Oh, moments before destruction. Mere moments. Mausoleum Mash. It's from the Crypt of the Necro Dancer. Great game. It's a roguelike game about exploring a dungeon, but it's also a rhythm game, so every action you take has to be on the beat. And it has fantastic music. Like this one. You made a frog. I know. I knew I was approaching frog-like, and I'm not ashamed of that. Slick, thank you for the follow. Snrog. Let's keep working on that name. I think Sora may like frogs. The Frake. I like that, the Frake. Come on, photos. Give me at least one good set of fingers. Oh, this one's good. Maybe. Snrugke. Beautiful. Rolls right off the tongue. It's a little blurry. Not the best quality photo. So let's see. It has the fingers backwards, which I think doesn't fit that well with the pose here. I think I'm keeping this one for now. Hopefully find a more complete foot, but otherwise I'll probably keep this green one. It's not going to be green, mind you. Right now we're just placing images. I hope everyone in this stream has learned very important things about snakes today. I hope this stream, above all, has been educational. Has shown you the truth. Has opened your eyes, perhaps. Whoa, look at this one. Looks like a tiny crocodile. It's so cute. What's this beast? Looks like a gecko. It's kind of gecko-ish. They ain't real. Exactly. Exactly, you're getting it. Why are all the photos of lizards only clearly showing their front legs? This is making me go insane. Slightly better, but not the right angle. It's gonna kill me. Maybe. Maybe. Ooh, yeah, okay. Okay, I'll take this. Take anything at this point. Lizards keepers in the chat. Yeah. One of our chatters today claims to have a snake, but they're just being fooled. Actually, maybe not the best angle. Let's see, let's remove this one. Yeah, actually that doesn't fit that well. God dang it. I was so happy too. I could just combine it with this one. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone I'm cheating. I'll put it in the paper. You're specifically looking for gecko. I'm looking for any cute little lizard. That's what is that thing? What is this thing, y'all? Oh my god. What a beautiful beast. It's standing there menacingly. Just danced. I love it. I will do anything to protect it. It's a different color, but it'll work. Don't worry. Color is yet to be matched. Okay. Let's take all these other pictures. We'll group them up. No, we'll just drag them to other pics. What do you get, Sora? Hold on. Oh, not the right angle though. I'm sorry. Thank you for looking. I think we're keeping these, so don't worry, Sora. Okay, let's start working on the color on these. Just gonna go with one of the colors on here to start matching it. And as for this, same thing. Everyone's getting that color. What does that mean? He's dreaming. Oh, he stopped. He was doing like little spasms. What were you dreaming about, little man? Sweet boy. I forget frogs are mostly mouth the rest of their body ratio wise. True. They're silly. Silly things. The name of this baby is amazing. Satanic tail leaf gecko. It's dope. It does look pretty satanic and it does have a tail leaf. So, no lies detected here. slowly matching the color here will be a little hard. I think we can maybe add some kind of snaky scales on the legs, because especially this part of the legs here is really blurry. It's just out of focus in the face image. So we gotta work around that. Europlantus fantasticus. Cute. Wait, where's the original photo? Let's see, convert to layers. Do you want to retain the smart filters? No. Okay. There we go, we got the original layer. So that's something we can probably use as a texture on top of the leg. With smaller scales, of course. And that'll hopefully give us a texture that's much closer to what we need. So let me put that. Yeah, like this. That's pretty good. I also got important life news that made me a little bit sad, but we might have to leave this apartment soon. Actually shopping for new apartments right now, because we got a really good deal on this apartment when we got here, because the owner is a lady that just lives like in the street or right over, like right really close to us, and she like this used to be the apartment where she lived, but she's now taking care of her mother, and that's why she wasn't living at home, and she was living with her mother, and she was renting this apartment at a really good price, but she's gonna be coming back, and she gave us like sort of like until the end of the year to figure it out, but we're already looking at apartments because we don't want to be caught with our asses in the open with little time and still no apartment. So yeah, it's sad because I really enjoy it here, but yeah, I might have to move soon. We're still like on the good side of things, we still got a really good deal on an apartment for a couple years, so hey, I'm not gonna complain too much. But yeah, it's definitely the rent is gonna get more expensive once we move, because like everything in the area is more expensive than what we have currently. But yeah, we'll see how much more expensive. Not too much. Actually going to visit one apartment that's pretty close to this. It's actually closer to the beach, which is nice. Gonna go visit that tomorrow. Most likely we'll have to either we'll either have to go further away, like to the edge of the city, because the apartments are cheaper there, and they're like they're large apartments, but they are like for the price they're better. And or if we want to stay in the area we're at, we're probably gonna have to move to a smaller place. That's probably the decision we'll have to make. My friend got informed 2 months before they were kicked out. Damn. Yeah. Yeah, at least she gave us some time. We'll see. If we get a place that doesn't have furniture, because this current one came with all the furniture, except for like desks and stuff that we bought. We might want to look for one that doesn't have furniture, so it's a little bit cheaper, even though, you know, we'll have to buy a bed and stuff, but we'll still, you know, it's still something you own. But if we get a place with no furniture or with less furniture, I will have to buy stuff for like the stream background. I'm gonna make something nicer, because currently what you see right here is just like two little shelves that we had that were here on the apartment when we came in. So I'm kind of just like retooling them for a background. I'm probably gonna make something nicer. That's nice. Hello, Bean. How you doing? Oh, you're so sleepy. Oh. Hello. Renting is a nightmare, yeah. It can be. It can be. Also, we got lucky with this lady, but we'll see. Let's see the next place. And ideally, one day I'll be able to afford buying a place. That'll be grand, wouldn't it? Being a homeowner. One can dream. One can dream. Hello, Bean. Little kisses. Yeah. Number one dream is having your own house in the mountains. Nice. Okay, so it's easier to match this to the body when I use the textures from the body itself, so I'm gonna keep doing that. It's really nice because Bean is currently giving me a little back massage with his purse. Hold on. I actually made a little shortcut. Let's see if it works. Let's see. Okay, so this shortcut turns off the noise detection. So it's great to listen to Bean crunch. It's called crunching mode. Let's listen to Bean crunch. So you'll hear more background noise, but also... Wow, so hungry. Very good. He's so happy. Bean ASMR, exactly. Hold on, Bean, do you wanna purr for the camera? Do you guys hear it? Oh, don't go, don't worry. Stay there. Do you hear it? He likes to feel the back of the chair next to him. Anyway, yeah, now I can make that much easier with shortcuts. So I can quickly turn the noise detection on and off. Crunch mode. You're still purring, aren't you? Little butt on this creature. It does have an implied butt, yes. Actually, I was thinking of giving it a small tail at first, but I think this might be funnier. It's a playlist you're playing by your story, or did you find it publicly? Oh, I made it. I mean, I put it together. There should be a... There you go. There's a link to the playlist. It is 97 hours and 48 minutes long. Damn, we'll get to 100 hours at some point. Yeah, I've been putting it together for years now. And it's so funny because I've even with 97 hours of music, I know so many of these songs by heart just by virtue of streaming a lot. But it's still there's enough of them that you don't really feel like it repeats too much, which most of these playlists do. Like they eventually, you know, get old. Venus really intently looking at Photoshop. He's so cute, dude. You're the greatest kitty in the world. Yes, you are. Don't tell the others. Nice. If you wanna find a specific sound, a specific song that's playing on it, you can just like look within the. There's a little search magnifying glass in the within the playlist itself, and you can look for specific songs. So that's a good way if you hear one that you like. It's a good way of finding it. Why are you moving your tail so much, Bean? I think he wants another crunch. Who wants another crunch? Let's see. Bean, it is crunching time. Let's get you one of the crunchiest ones. Oh yeah. Look at his face. He's so... Ooh, he wants it. Careful, Bean. You made it fall all over. Get the rest. Go for it. Yeah, there you go. Clean up the dust. There you go. It's yummy, isn't it? The beautiful crunches. What you looking at with that face? He's looking at himself. That's you. Yeah, right there. That's you. He just noticed himself in the stream preview. Look at his face. He's so concentrated. He's like, who's that cat? Why is he on? Why is he on my own shoulders? Oh, that's it. Shower time. Oh, oh, he's cleaning my beard. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. He does this sometimes. I'll let him, because he's so cute. He's grooming me. It's his way of showing love. Also, as long as it keeps it in on the beard, it doesn't sting. If it starts uh, going to the edges of the beard, then it starts stinging with his sharp little tongue. Thank you, Bean. Thank you for grooming me. I'm so handsome right now. He's still looking at his preview. Who's that over there? Who's that? What is he doing on my shoulders? Is he a competitor? A second Bean? Here to take your throne? No, that's you, you dummy. That's you. Look at his face. He's laser focused. He's so focused on his little preview. Okay, Bean. There you go. The preview's gone. Oh, it's much smaller, so you probably won't notice it as much. Oh, he wants to go. Very good. What a sweet lad, isn't he? We love having him here. Okay, it's getting there. These little textures. Let's flip this maybe. He came, he crunched, he conquered. Praise the bean, yes! Giant bean. I like the giant emotes. That's a fun little feature they just added. What is the things that they added with bits? Message effects, gigantified emotes, on-screen celebration. What does on-screen celebration does? Does it actually put something on my screen? I don't know. That's weird. Let's see what happens. Let's see. You guys see anything? I don't see anything on my stream preview. Maybe it's only on Twitch. It affects the screen of the viewers. Okay. I guess I'll check it on the VOD because I can't see it on my preview. Let me clip it for you. Thank you. You just sent a bunch of beans up the screen. I guess we already kind of have that by default. The little floating emotes that we got. Doesn't work on mobile. Oh no. I guess they just added it, so they probably haven't implemented it everywhere. Might just be one of the experimental features too. I don't know if it's like rolled out to everybody. It doesn't appear on clips? Oh, this is evil. I never know what it looks like. I guess if someone else is gonna do it, let me know beforehand and I'll open a second, like a Twitch screen at look at my own stream just so I can see it like y'all. I feel scammed. Oh, careful, Bean. You just stopped the music. How'd you do that? Hold on. Let me show you. The man. He decided he was gonna sleep on my work area. Oh, wait. Bean cam. Yep. Maybe he wants to do arts. I think this might mean he wants to do art. What do you think, guys? Should we let him? Let's set up for Bean art real quick. Let's see if he's up for it. Let's pick up a... Let's see, what kind of brush? Ooh, this brush looks nice. Okay. Bean, you want to do art? You want to do art, Bean? He's not sure yet. Is he sleeping? No. He's very much awake. Oh, there it is. There it is. Come on. Come on. No? Oh, there he goes. Oop. Come on. Alright, you guys can't see his full art right now. Okay. Whoop, that was me. No? You don't want to do any more art? Is that... So your piece is finished, I assume. Oh, no, okay. Okay. Let's give you a different bit of the canvas. Let's go here. Grab it, go for it. Oh, that was me. Grab it. No? You're just gonna bite it slowly? Still hasn't decided on his next brush strokes. Here, I'll just give you this. What you gonna do with it? Oh, he's an indecisive artist. I've been there. Oh, there he goes. Oh, you're drawing. Good. Keep it up. Come on. Is that it? Okay. Did you finish your piece for real? Are you done? Done doing arts? Okay. So this is Bean's new piece. It's beautiful, isn't it? Thank you, Bean. I'll take a capture of this and I'll send this over to the Discord. New Bean art. True sideways nightcrawler. I can see that. Genius Cat makes award-winning live stream. Oh, award-winning art live on stream. Also award-winning live stream. This is innovative concepts. I will take the streaming world by storm. Okay. Let's keep going. Bean, if you ever want to do art, just let me know. I'll have a little canvas prepared for you really quickly. He's thinking about it. Still thinking about it. He's probably going to go for it now that I'm actually, like, moving the pencil around. Oh, now he's looking at the mouse on the screen. That's dangerous. I hope he doesn't... What? Oh, he's scratching up against the mic. Did you guys hear that? What does it mean? What do you want to tell me? Oh, thank you for the save reminder. I haven't saved in a bit, actually. Da Vinci has nothing on Da Bean. How is this a PSB? This is stupid. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's all the other picks I didn't use, actually. There, that should be better. There we go, yeah. Just had a bunch of unused pictures sitting in a folder. He looks so silly. I'm gonna work on the color of the actual feet, which is the part that I can't really cover with snake textures. It's gonna feel too different. And actually, something I might do here is I'm gonna take all these textures, layers, etc. Gonna put them above both parts of the foot, because the foot is actually 2 layers, so this should help. Okay, what if I take a really small version of these scales? I'm always trying to use the actual scales from the base photo, because those will already be color and lightning matched, so it actually saves a lot of work. But it is not, we don't have a lot of scales to use here, so I gotta get a little creative with it. It's a little silly. Bean is enthralled. He's looking at the little cursor move. What is up, Bean? Where's the cursor? Look at it. Whoa, where's it going? It's down? Up? See, that's what you paint with when you paint. It's following it around. Imagine his legs move like Roadrunner. Oh, they absolutely do. They shut down Blingy? Oh no. That's like an internet classic. I'm actually surprised it existed this long. If you asked me, I would have assumed it was dead. So that's still should be proud of that. It withstood the test of time. Trying to see if this will work with some scale textures on top. That actually kind of works. I wanted to do a bean gif. Oh, chose this month. That's so sad. We will always remember you, Blingy. You could have made a bean gif. You were so close. Bean is enthralled by the cursor right now. Okay. There is a second leg in this image. Whoa, don't freak out, Photoshop. Thank you. There's a second leg back here in this image. It's really blurry though, so I don't know if it'll be useful to us. So maybe we keep looking for geckos. And I wasn't looking for like... I was only looking for the two legs in the front. So I wasn't really paying attention to legs we could use for the back. This is the one we used. And not like the back leg, just like the far end, I mean. So let's see if we can find some really... like some crisp ones, more than that blurry one. But hopefully it's something that's close enough to the actual gecko hand that we use for the front. What about you? Or you? Okay. Let's see. It's I kind of have my hand cramped in the corner here because Bean has taken over so much of my table, but that's okay because I love him. Okay, not great. I think the sand is too different. Let's see you. Kind of blurry. I mean, that is a problem with like close-up shots of lizards like this, is that they're pretty small, so they're gonna have shallow focus when you take a macro photography of tiny things. So that is kind of an issue for our specific needs right now. Though I guess this thing would also be pretty small, so we can just go shallow focus. Yeah, why the hell not? Let's just go with this one. We'll go with the blurry thing. Let's see, I hit select subject here because I figured it would at least get us a decent starting point for the selection. Kind of looks like a clown shoe right now, but... What we're gonna do is just give this a little bit of the color from the other leg. And that's it, that's where it is, that's where it exists now. Let's see, what should it be standing on? Right now it's in the void. I don't want it to be in the void. It should stand on something. Also, going for the macro photography vibe here, I want to make the back of the snake look kind of out of focus, a little bit shallower, you know? So I might just start here, cut a little bit into the edge. Give it kind of a softer edge to make it look more out of focus. And I'm gonna clip a copy of its own layer on top of itself so that I can apply this blur also to the back of the body. Okay, good. Now this is a back leg. Since it's already blurry, I'm gonna add my own blur so it kind of removes the noise. And now, let's check out the original image for this, which is this one. I'm just gonna reset transform, remove the layer mask. This is the original, right? It's just kind of standing on a void, to be honest. So we could go for something like that, just kind of a soft shadow below it. Comfy there, Bean? Are you sleepy? You want to maybe move over there? to your comfy, comfy bed that isn't full of hard plastic bits. Like a keyboard. I don't know, just a suggestion. You can do whatever you want. You're your own man. He's comfy there. I did not manage to convince him at all. Maybe he thought I was calling him stinky because he immediately went to clean himself, so... Maybe that's what he interpreted. Something simple like this could honestly work. What I can add to not make the background like purely one color is a little gradient on top of it using white. That does... Hey, that's not white. Hey. Why doesn't it change? There we go. So I can do a radius. Kind of bring it in from here. And maybe put that on soft light. That just gives it a little bit of a gradient. And I can do the opposite with a second gradient, which put in black. I put it over here, and I put that on overlay. Okay, let's remove the googly eye for a minute. I did get kind of used to that big eye. So it kind of makes me want to go to the actual eye. Let me find it. Too many layers here. Hold on, let's just go group these up as legs. Oh, legs. Bean, please don't press on the keyboard. I would appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, so we're gonna go on the eye. I have to have my keyboard completely off center here, like nearly off the table, just to give Bean space. But I do it for him, and I would do it all over again. Okay, I want to give the eye like more contrast to make it kind of silly looking, a little bit like that. Let me go to the face. Can't cut into this. Whoa. Cut into, there we go, this. Because it kind of felt like, you know, there was a little bit of shadow clipped into this bit of the face there. That's better. Oh, here's a place where I definitely want to test out the lens blur, like the newer lens blur filter. I think it might work pretty well here. Okay, then we'll take the whole thing, all of it. I want to play with the color a little bit. Just make it a bit more of a vibrant color. I think that'll be cute. Oh, you're licking your ass bean? Hey, I'm gonna regain my territory. Okay, I wanna add a bit of brightness on the top here. Like, this part is really dark to me. So, wait. Oh, the vector mask. Silly. There we go. Okay, so this should make the dark bits a little brighter. Then we get more saturation in. Maybe I mark the mouth a little deeper. Just so that silly little smile is more visible. Because it does have a kind of a silly smile. I think that's cute. Let me take the... Where's the legs? Hey, 12, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. It is kind of a scaly frog, honestly. Using no frog parts at all, which is strange. Okay, I'm gonna take the whole back leg. This. I'm gonna blur it a little bit. Feels too crisp being next to the blurry butt. Careful, Bean. Don't press on the keyboard. This did come out really cute, actually. Yeah, there's one thing. There's one thing. Tail or no tail? Oh, bye, little bean. So, I was thinking, initially, to give it a sort of tiny tail, like this. So, kind of a silly tail, not something super long or complex. What do you guys think? Tiny tail or just a little butt? Can we try a little tail? Tiny tail? Okay. Let's go with it. Let's try it. We can always go back if we don't like it. What should I use for the tail? I think just another little chunk of the body. That has worked pretty well so far. That said, I think I deleted all the layers that had it, except for this one. Okay. That's gonna be our tail. Maybe the tail is like modified, like I take the nose and modify it a little. That's the lazy way of doing it. To be honest, this is probably easier though, using the actual body. Because there's less stuff to remove. So yeah, let's go with that. Okay, we're putting this here, hitting select subjects to create our first mask. And we're applying that. So we can warp this a little bit, making the end like this part thicker. It's very silly looking now. Kind of looks like that sand boa. Okay, we do this. We give it a little bit puppet warp to tilt it up. And then we cut it to shape. I'm gonna keep this shape up here. I'm gonna cut this part of it. And it's got to be blurry, of course, because it's in the back of the body. What do you guys think? Blur this the hell up. Tail then? Okay. I think I see approval. Approval for tail. In chat, let's go with it. Let's move the whole thing a little too. Now there's a tail. Feels a little unbalanced here, so let's kind of center it and remove this. I don't know where it comes from. Where does it come from? Oh, nowhere. It was just a graphical bug, I guess. There's a little chunk here. I think might be the tail. Yep. Beautiful. Oh, we need to sign this too. Oh, that's a pretty hard one to sign. Where do you guys put it? What do you think? Maybe we put some sort of texture in the background, some sort of like clothy texture. And we use that for the signature as well. Let's see what I got. A canvas like this now. Those don't feel too scientific. You know what? I should sign it. Got an idea. Got an idea that's much better than any of this. Check this out. We're gonna edit this into my signature, if that wasn't clear already. See, we got a line. That's all we need. All we need for the signature is a line. Once we got that, it's only a matter of copying the line. We put that on lighter color. We edited it a little bit. Could be one of my most diabolical signatures. But we gotta give people a challenge, don't we? Okay, now I gotta make this a little thinner in general. It's getting there. Once I figure out the contrast a bit better, I think we're good to go. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna take the base flare, just like the flare on its own. I'm gonna put it on top to get those little like rays that go out from it, which we kind of lost in the edits. And I think I put that in lighter color. What's up, Bean? Oh, he wants to go out. Hold on, let me open the door for Bean. He probably wants to go poop. Poop. Remind me to open the door for him in 5 minutes. Okay, not lighter color, so it has to be, I think, a screen with a little bit of edits. Nah, doesn't work that well here. Little smaller, a little more diffuse at the edges. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Now let's put it all together. It's the sketch for the tail. What is this? That's a sketch. Look at my shitty leg sketch. Got the googly eye. We got our beautiful sketch that we did at start. Honestly, I didn't go so far from the sketch. Hey, John, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. We're about to enlighten a bunch of folks. How was your stream, by the way? Hope you had a nice stream. We are here to tell you about the truth of snakes. Snakes aren't real, y'all. They aren't real. Snakes are just a camera trick. We've been lied to. We've been lied to all along. Snakes are actually these tiny little reptiles that run really, really fast, so that when you take a picture of them, they kind of just, you know, blend together into one long thing. That's what snakes are. Wake up! Wake up, sheeple! Anyway, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Hope you had a nice stream over there. My name is Eduardo, and over here we do Photoshop art. Generally horror, but sometimes silly things like these as well. So, yeah. My MO is to do fake things that look pretty real and then post them on social media and make people freak out a bunch. It's really fun. You should see it. Let me post a link to my socials in the chat. There you go. If you want to check like my work in general, that's a good place to do it. Exactly. Okay. The inspiration for this silly piece was rods or skyfish, which is a type of like a strange cryptid. If you've never seen them, this is what skyfish look like. These are simply bugs that fly too close to the camera, right? But some people started seeing a bunch of pictures of these, and it's usually like pictures taken at night with a flash, and with like longer exposure, because that gets you this specific effect when a bug flies next to it. So people started seeing these photos pop up once a lot more folks had access to cameras and like these like earlier digital cameras with flash, and they started theorizing it was an undiscovered animal, and yeah, they called it rods or skyfish, and it's kind of been an urban legend ever since. So I was thinking about these, and I kind of wanted to make something. You know, I make a lot of stuff related to cryptids, so I wanted to make something related to the rods. And I thought, what if I, instead of doing art of the rods, I kind of just inverted the concepts and applied the idea that, oh, there's not a real animal, it's just a small thing going real fast, and the camera kind of tricks the camera. What if I applied that to snakes? So the edits I did here, the first one is just a regular picture of a snake. This is the original, and I just made it whoosh, so it looks kind of like a blur. And that's all so it can go next to this one, which is the actual snake, so that, you know, together we can craft this story. Not a story, this is a truth. We're learning the truth right now. This is what the government has been hiding from us all along. Val is officially certified false by Snopes. That is true. I have appeared on Snopes because people got confused about my art. This is what Big Snake has been hiding. If you've ever been to a zoo, those are animatronics. Those are, you see how, you know, when you go to a zoo and you see the snakes, they're not like hunting and doing cool things. They're just, you know, sitting there. That's because they're animatronics. They don't have that big a range of movements. So, yeah. And if you've ever seen a shed skin by the side of the road, and it's like, oh, this is the skin of a snake. It's not because snakes actually look like that. It's because these little guys, they run so fast that when they shed their skins, they just stretch out like taffy. So that's it. That's what Big Zoo has been hiding from all of us. So yeah, what I did for this picture is this was the original snake that I took for this. I scrunched it up into a ball shape and added gecko legs. And what I was doing right now, when before the raid, was I was signing it. So that's another little thing I do. If you go through my socials, if you want to like check out some of my past work, here's a little fun thing you can do. Look for this signature. It looks like this, right? It's my name is Eduardo Valdevia, which is VH. So that's if you combine those, you can form this. Or my username is Valdevia, which you know you can combine VAL into this. So it's both things. Anyway, I will hide this signature in strange ways in all of my edits. At first, it was like a measure for people, like if people stole my art, they would not see it or not, or it would be hidden near the center, so people wouldn't be able to crop my signature. But slowly, it started becoming a sort of a little game with my followers too, and people will look for it in every edit, and sometimes it's hidden in like diabolical ways. Like this is, I find this one pretty diabolical, hiding it in the ice reflection. In the other picture, it is right here in the background, among the reeds, on the little sticks. All animals have my signature in real life. That is true. So yeah, that's just what we were doing, and yeah, now that this is more or less in the final shape I want it to be in, I wanted to put it all together and do some like top level edits. So this, what I do is I put everything together in one layer instead of having it all separated. It's all in a single layer, so I can do edits like, you know, if I blur the whole thing. So it's a nice way of integrating a bunch of different images together. You just do edits to all of them, and it kind of helps them like feel closer together. So that's usually what I'll do. I'll do a little blur, then I'll resharpen that blur, and then I'll go into this menu, which has a bunch of different effects we can do. So one of them I'll always do is add some grain to the photo. Just makes it look more like a film camera. You can add some like chunky grain too, which is also always really nice. You can add vignettes, so just kind of add this at different strengths. Adding a little bit of that kind of focuses people's attention in the center, and yeah, it's a nice way to nice little final touch on things. Kind of looks like the Anarchy A. I've never thought about that. Yeah, it does have the A. Oh, also, I forgot to thank everybody for the follows, all the new folks. Blue Room, Loaf Pincher, Gems Days, I hope I pronounced that right. Glitch Gloom, and Sweet and Sauerkrauts. Thank you guys for the follows. Welcome. Oh, Sauerkraut, have a great night. Oh, also, I should show you Bean. Hold on. Gonna go get Bean. He was right outside, so you should be right at the door. Here he is. Check out Bean. Hello. Oh, he's a wonderful little lad. He is. See you, hidden plants. Buenas noches. He is adorable. He's a sweet man. And he's purring right now. Aren't you? Yeah, you are. He's my stream companion. He's always hanging out with me when I do art. And he's, as you can see, he gives you a million kisses. Thank you for the follows to Hidden in Heaven. Oh, what you doing? What you doing? There you go. It's picking him up in a weird way. You want to hop on though? You do. Come on, hop on. Go on. Up. There he goes. He's my shoulder warmer. Not that it's very cold here. But still. Get a little bit. There we go. Don't fall. Where were we then? Yes. Okay, so I wanted to try one like newish filter called lens blur. It tries to simulate a lens blur, which for this like sort of shallow focus picture, it can work pretty well. So I'm gonna hit visualize depth, and this is what Photoshop thinks the depth of this image is. So warmer, like the yellow, it's like a thermal camera, right? The yellows are the parts that Photoshop thinks are closer to us, and the purples are the parts that Photoshop thinks are farther away. So it didn't do a bad job, honestly. So I would like to have this in focus, and or maybe like this, like so. Put this out of focus, and then focus the foreground manually, because as you can see, it kind of thinks that this is above the foreground. So you can manually edit that. I can just do this since it's a simple foreground. And I want a really narrow band of focus, and now we see what this actually looks like. Could specifically blur areas, and I like to do that at the edge when I use this filter. Sometimes the edge will look a little wonky if you don't. Okay, so now you check the blur amounts. And the booster doesn't really change a lot in this image. Did you buy the cable? But Bean, don't buy the cable, please. Kitty indeed. He's my stream friend. Let's see. Maybe slightly blur the tips of the legs as well. Okay. It's clear that this filter is fairly heavy on the computer, because I can see suddenly the fans starting to whir when I do this. Which is fine. It's what the computer's for. So okay. And now with those like effect filters on. Oh, you going? You going already? Okay. Jump. Come over here. Over here, Bean. Hey, come over. Go on. You got Bean Cam. Say hi to Chad Bean. Hello. Oh, yeah. He's saying hi. Hello, chat. I love how the boss music hits right as Bean starts munching on the camera. You want to go? Want to go to your little bed? He just wants cuddles. Come on, here. Come on. No? Alright. That's fair. You can stay here. Yeah. Careful with the mic. Sorry, he's scratching up against the mic. He is too adorable. Okay, let's do some color grading on here. So I think we can add kind of a, I think a blue-yellow or blue-orange sort of palettes. With the shadows being more orange and the highlights being more blue, which they already kind of are, so we're just kind of amplifying the color palettes that exists in the image. And what about the midtones? What do you want to be midtones? Ooh, party. No, those aren't toys. Those are the pens I used to write. There you go. It is biscuits time. There you go. Are you making biscuits, Bean? He is. Okay. Now, what color? I think none. I think more of a subtle palettes works for this. Maybe I can change the temperature slightly as well to a bluer light, since that's what we already got in the image. Okay. There's a few little things. So we already have like the edits more or less figured out. Now we can go under these layers, do the changes I want to do, and then reapply all those filters. So one of them is I want to blur this specific texture here. So it kind of feels like it's dusty. I don't know. So this here is the tail. That's the body. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did before. I'm gonna blur this a bunch. Where you going, Bean? No, don't eat paper. He wants to eat paper now. No. He just bit my notebook. No, that's not a toy, dude. No. Okay, you're biting paper now. You're a criminal, and you should be apprehended for your crimes against paper and other office supplies. He's not repenting for his sins. He would do it again. He's actually looking right now. He's looking at the paper he just bit because he wants to bite it again. I have to distract him. You gotta go there. You got your toys there. Let's see if that works. He is a criminal. Oh. Oh, he wants to play. He just brought me the hair tie, which is his favorite toys. It is simply a hair tie, but I've taught him to play fetch. So he brings it to me. Thank you. And you get a treat. Now, that's the hair tie. Throw him. Throw it on the ground. And he has to bring it back. Let's see if he does it. I'll leave the camera on because he just jumps on the table all of a sudden and always scares me. Okay. Ooh, that's a strange little texture here. Hadn't noticed that. There we go. That fixes it. Now, as for this leg, you. I think I might do the same thing. So I'm gonna group this up. No. Group this up. That's the front leg. And I can add a little bit of a blur to it in general. That makes it look quite a lot better already, because that part was bothering me. This leg kind of feels like it's too flat on the ground, and I want it to blend with the shadow more. There we go. Venus scratching his scratching toy. I think he has forgotten about the fetch toy. Oh well. Got distracted with something else, I bet. Bean? No. Not a toy. There you go. I got some of my stuff for Patreon, like stuff I need to send back there, and Bean tries to attack it. But check out this postcard. There's a postcard I'm sending to the May patrons. It's a Pride Month postcard with the Pride Demon. And also the back has an alternative version with the progress flag as well. Bean is like, consider, what is toy? Yes, he's doing exactly that. And attacking valuable papers. Thankfully, when he attacks something like as a toy, he doesn't like try to destroy it ever. He just like pets it and sometimes bites it, but it's really rare that he'll actually destroy a thing. Oh, that's what it was trying to get. No, you can't get that. I got my Switch was also on there, and it has these little hanging things on the how do you call this? You know, put it inside here. So that was what he was probably trying to get. Put it somewhere where he can't reach it. And he's trying to retreat. Come on. There you go. He will not be stopped. He has suddenly a burst of energy today. Well, I guess it's not the most uncommon thing. He does have bursts of energy, but that was very sudden. Okay, so I'm trying to get all these like really dark bits from the legs to not be as dark so that I can adjust the lighting a lot better in this area. Because these legs are really, they're sitting in the brightest spot in the image, and they're really dark, which I guess I should have considered, but I didn't have the background really made at the time, so also might just darken the background a bit. Just a touch, like so. Okay, so that makes the legs a lot better on their background, which is good. Okay, now we put it back together again. We apply all those filters that we had applied before. I wonder if it remembers the adjustments we did on the blur. Let me see, 'cause I don't think I would check that. It actually doesn't. Okay, good thing I checked. So we're gonna blur the foreground and the background a little bit. Now we choose how blurry it is. We can also input some more blur in the back. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, it mostly just works kind of here in the foreground, but it's nice. Trying out like third color for the color grading. Not really sure. Okay. That's pretty nice. It's a little greener than before. Oh, definitely those legs and the fingers and how they blend in. It's much better. This one in the back as well. That's definitely a big upgrade there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this one done. This was an idea that it was in my brain. It's one of those things that have been stuck in my brain for so long. And see, this week, I started putting up a schedule for streams. So yesterday at night, I was trying to figure out, okay, what am I gonna stream this week? I was like, I should start with like just a personal piece, something just for fun. to start the week, and then do some more like Dreadfarer and stuff throughout the second and third stream. So I was looking through my ideas folder, and this one just popped back into mine. It's like, oh shit, I should, like, there's never going to be quite an opportunity to do this very silly idea for an edit, but so why not just do it now? I'm kind of glad I did. I check a thinner than a frog a bit smaller bisty. It's not a frogget, that's a snake. Get it right, okay? This right here is what snakes really look like. When you see this, you're just seeing a snake going so fast that it looks like a long thing on the camera. Don't get it twisted. And if you've ever seen a snake in real life, no you haven't. It's been tricking you. Snakes aren't real. They aren't. They aren't. We're teaching the truth in this stream. This is the stuff that you will never hear on mainstream media. God, I should start a conspiracy podcast, but it's about completely fake stuff. Not like snakes, which this is not a conspiracy. Snakes are not real. This is not one of those fake things I will be talking about in the podcast. But I should just start a very serious conspiracy podcast, and it is about completely made up things with edits I've done. Fox News won't show you about this, exactly. If you think you've seen a snake in real life, no. No, you haven't. Honestly, yeah, this was a fun idea. Okay, let me save these as a JPEG. Oh, also, googly eye. Hold on. Googly eye. That's better. Okay, so saving as JPEG. Snakes ain't real.jpg. And wait, I guess that should be snakes ain't real 2, because that's going to be the second picture. And this one is snakes ain't real 1. The intention is to put them side to side, just have both of them pop up like this, and have some sort of explanation where I say, quote unquote, snakes aren't real. They're just a camera trick. Snakes are actually these small things, these small lizards that go really, really fast. And that's it. That's basically the explanation. I'll say that in more words, and in fancier words. Will you post the googly eye one? No, the googly eye ones are just for us. The googly eyes, they're a little secret. They're a stream calling sign. That's why I'm full of googly eyes. So those are only for us. Unless there is one reward that you guys can unlock with a shit ton of points, where I make googly eyes permanent. That's 100,000 points. I will take the googly eyes that are on the picture and turn them into like a permanent part of it, or have like an extra version that I do post on social media with googlies. You're 3% of the way there. You got this. You'll get it. Eventually. Hey, just the other day, we got our first redemption of closed Photoshop without saving, which was really funny. was a very long plan. It's really funny because the person who redeemed it, Lilith, had commissioned me and was saying like, "Hey, let's wait for my commission. I want to unlock a specific thing." I was like, "Yeah, sure." So just the last week we did that commission, and right in the middle of it, they made me close Photoshop without saving. Thankfully, I didn't lose a ton of work, but it's really funny that they did it on their own commission. Like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna ruin someone else's work. It's gonna be my own. That was great. It is a power move, yeah. This was this photo. Hold on. It was this one, and I think we were right in the middle of making the bones, the translucent bones. Oh yeah, we also did Bean arts, or sorry, Bean did arts. I'm gonna focus it right here in the center. This is one of his most interesting pieces, I would say. What it means, that's for you all to figure out. Art is in the eyes of the beholder. I'm gonna save this as well, Bean art. Oh, and this is the best part of it all. This is this became this, or to put it in a so this became this. My sketches are always amazing, and I will take no complaints about them. I'd like to take out a loan for the purchase of Googly Eyes 36-month payment plan, 2% interest rates. Oh wait, we need one thing to make it look like the sketch. The tongue, the snake tongue. Should we, before we call this done, should we add a snake tongue? Let's call this pic 2, by the way. The tongue! How could I forget about the tongue? God damn it. Okay, it should be simple enough. Let me first find a picture. Snake tongue. Let's find a clear one. Maybe this one, or no, this one's pretty good, I'd say. It's not quite the right angle, but I don't think that'll matter too much. And just in case, let's get this other one too. How could I forget? Such an important part. We're gonna add the limits. I don't want to make the frog much smaller. So let's make the tongue small. Okay, so we put this above the body layers. over here. And then I'm gonna put this in a group, call it Tong. I will cut that to shape. Loki, want to make his little sculpture of this 100% real snake? That would be so cute. I would buy that from you. For real, I would put it behind with the frog I got. The little metal frog. It's kind of hard to see. This metal frog. It's just a little metal frog. But my grandpa gave it to me, so I always carried it with me. Oh, and this right here. This one was made by Michi. This is the fractal butterfly from the fractal series, like on model too. Like this looks just like the photo. It's great. So it's always there in the background if you've wondered what that little butterfly is. It's a little fractal butterfly, and it doesn't show up on camera, but it has this like oily sheen that matches the fractal series perfectly. It's great. Put it back here. Oh. Can get it to hang exactly like it was before, but there it is. Okay, so we're going to take the greens from this photo and we're going to desaturate them. And that didn't desaturate. Okay. That's better. Okay, that actually fits perfectly, to be honest. No notes. Let's keep it. There's the other picture. Where is it? Here. Don't need it. I like this one. Now, we apply all the filters with it. Oh no! Okay, don't worry. It got blurred. But we're gonna adjust the filter once again. Okay, that's one thing I do not like about depth blur, about lens blur filter. If you redo it, it just resets, which is annoying. Okay, let's first choose the blur amount for the fingers, just a little bit. Also add that blur to the back and the top of the head a little bit. And then we add some focus. And we do zip. Perfect. It's good that the background is clean because it just makes this whole adjustment, blurring and focusing, to work much better. And now we hit OK. We wait for it. I think my camera just went wild for a second. I just noticed my little selection isn't on. I must have turned it off for Spore. Okay, let me press Ctrl D. No, is it? There's a way to turn it on. Control D. I think it's like this. No, okay, it doesn't work. Strange. I can turn it on manually. Just if I find... There we go. I should turn it back on. There it is. I'm gonna make my creatures real one by one. I would love that. And I will buy all of them, Michi. If anyone makes like physical fan art of something I've made, I will buy it. It is a compulsion. There's an embroidered chorb, the chicken orb. That right there is a a wood block print of Mog, the mountain creature that runs behind the Google car. That's the butterfly I showed you. Then of course we got the Terry mousepad. Still got some Terry mousepads. I should give them away. Find a good occasion to give them away. Okay, this is now much better. Now it actually matches my beautiful sketch that I did. Okay, so this is snakes ain't real. 2. No. 2. There we go. Here we go. Go both pictures. Quite happy with this. Let's be placed in the museum. So yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna call it for tonight. Got nothing else cool to show you tonight. But we will be back tomorrow, so worry not. Tomorrow, again, same hour. You can see it if you want to see the specific hour and the topics for all the streams this week. You can go to the Discord, link right there in the chat, and go to the channel called Val's Operating Room. If you go there and check the pins, you'll see my schedule. So tomorrow I will be streaming a living geode. I think the title I put in the schedule was "Rocks Are Alive." I've been thinking about geological horror a lot, and I figured I could do something like a living geode, and you open and it's full of flesh. So it's going to be both a thing that I do just for fun, just for me, and it's also going to pop up in Dreadfarer in the game. So it's kind of a double purpose type of edit. So yeah, you'll see it in both places, both in like as a standalone thing and in Dreadfarer. I think that'll work out. We'll see. We'll figure that out tomorrow, I think. You help do a TTRPG related to that. I am working on a TTRPG right now, solo TTRPG called Dreadfarer, where you explore a strange land called Lemuria, and it's full of strange cursed items, and one of them is going to be a living geode. Yeah, so yeah, we'll see more about that tomorrow at around the same hour as today. Okay, so well, Bean, I would make Bean say bye to you, but he's sitting right there, and he looks very comfy there, so I'm not gonna bother him. So yeah, more of that tomorrow, y'all. Thank you so much. I will see you on the next one. Until then, folks, take care.